Released a few months ago from Xerotech, this is the new 5-30 by 56 Trace Advanced. It is a dynamic shooting inspired scope and it brings some pretty cool features along with it. In this overview, we'll have a look at what features come with it and why it's a dynamic shooting inspired scope. For those unfamiliar with Xerotech, they're an Australian-based company making optics for all budgets, and they offer a transferable lifetime warranty on all their gear. Although Xerotech is an Australian company, the Trace Advanced 5-30 by 56 is made in Japan. This is the big brother to the 4-24 by 50. That is a bit smaller and has a 30mm tube and the smaller magnification range. One of the main differences is that larger magnification range. You've got 5-30 as opposed to 4-24, and you've also got a 56mm objective lens as opposed to a 50mm one. The magnification range, the reticles you can get, and some other features are the reason I've picked this up for my 6mm Creedmoor. It does come with a removable throw lever, which you can place in 2 separate spots, whereas on the 4-24 you can only place it in the 1 spot. So it is cool having that extra spot available for you to place the throw lever. The other big difference is this model has oversized turrets. Now what that means is they're easier to grip and easier to make changes. So in dynamic shooting, you want to be able to quickly make changes, and the oversized turrets let you do that. The windage turret is capped but easily comes off, and you can easily put that cap back on. Turret adjustments are in 0.1 MRAD increments, and it offers a total elevation adjustment of 35 MRAD and 30 MRAD for windage. The scope measures about 14 inches, which is about 36 centimeters in length, and weighs in at 39 ounces or just over a kilo. It's pretty solid, but it's a very manageable weight, particularly with that magnification range that it has. There is a zero stop also included in the optic, and that's accessed by undoing the set screws. The parallax starts at 20 meters and goes all the way out to infinity. Another neat feature is that the parallax adjustment actually has 1,000 and 2,000 meter adjustment marks, which is pretty cool. The scope comes with 2 reticle options, and being PRS focused, the reticles offer extensive holdover capabilities, and that greatly assists you for dynamic shooting. The reticles on offer are the RMG2 and the Tremor 3, and both reticles are illuminated. The illumination's on the left-hand side, and it's simply activated by a push button. The big difference between the RMG2 reticle and the original RMG reticle is that the RMG2 has double the holdover, from 10mm up to 20mm now. I got this one in Tremor 3 as I'm a huge Tremor 3 fan. I love the wind dots and just all the capabilities of that reticle. Another cool feature is the diopter actually has a locking ring, so once it's set to where you want it to go, you can lock it in and it's not going to move. It's great to see that the scope comes with my favourite scope caps, the Tenebras flip-up scope covers. They're extremely heavy duty and awesome to use. The Tremor 3 variant's retailing for roughly 3,600 Australian dollars, and the RMG variant is about 3,000. You pay more for the Tremor 3 as it's licensed by Horus, so they've got to pay a bit more money to use that reticle in these scopes. This has been designed with target shooting and dynamic shooting in mind, and you can clearly see that by the engineering features included with this scope. You've got heavy duty lens caps, you've got a solid construction, oversized turrets, and fantastic reticles included. You've got removable throw lever position and 2 different positions where that can go. You've got a fantastic magnification range, and that's the reason I picked it up for my 6mm Creedmoor. You've got fantastic glass in this, and that's really where your money's going into. The optic is argon purged, and you've got weather shield coating on the lenses, and the glass performance has been really good, and that's what you pay for. The trigger cam isn't fantastic for capturing image quality behind the scope, but this is just shooting a few shots at the 6mm Creedmoor at 200 meters, and you can kind of see the reticle and how it performs. If you're chasing a dynamic shooting scope, it's worth considering. I think it's really good value, and I do love supporting an Australian optics company. If you have any questions about the Xerotech Trace Advanced 5-30 by 56, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.